Run for your life! I'll cover you!
Kalayaan, bayan o sarili, pumili ka!
Underwater, you can't breathe here. You've been looking for somebody like me. I've been looking for somebody like you. Ooh. And oh, my heart is running out of time.
Mga kaibigan, ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon ang gagawin pong pagsasanay ng Chinese naval military sa South China Sea at kung ano po ang aksyon ng Pilipinas tungkol dito. Pero bago po ang lahat, shoutout muna sa ating tagapanood kay Driver Sachs, Sir, salamat po. Kay #Pilipino, #laban COVID-19. At sa pinakahuli po ay kay Eduardo Garcictorina. Marami pong salamat sa panonood sa aking mga video at God bless you po mga idol. Pero bago po ang lahat, don't forget to like at subscribe ang aking channel at i-hit ang notification bell para kayo'y ma-notify sa mga bagong video ko. Salamat po. Binalaan po ng Pilipinas ang China ng severest response kung ang gagawing exercise ay umabot sa mga kalagatan ng Pilipinas sa South China Sea. Nagbigay ng babala si Foreign Secretary Teodoro Locsin Jr noong Biyernes na binalaan ng Pilipinas ang China ng severest response kung magsasagawa ito ng mga pagsasanay sa militar sa teritoryo ng Pilipinas sa South China Sea. Ang pahayag po ay dumating matapos ang Maritime Safety Administration ng China noong Hunyo 27 na naglabas po ng Navigation Notice number 0069 tungkol po sa pagsasagawa ng mga pagsasanay ng militar ng mga Chinese People Liberation Army sa mga contested waters, particular na po sa Paracel Islands mula July 1 hanggang July 5, 2020 at ipinagbabawal po ang nabigasyon sa lugar na iyon. Ang pagsasanay ng Chinese naval military at kung mananatili sila sa kanilang mga coordinates ay hindi masasabing nasa teritoryo sila ng Pilipinas. Ang mga pagsasanay na ito ay gaganapin sa tubig ng Xisha Islands, mga Paracels, kung saan sinasabi ng pagmamayari ng Vietnam. Ang unilateral na aksyon ng China nakikita na kalagdagang magpapainit lalo ng tensyon at seryosong lalong palulubain ang hindi pagkakaunawaan sa South China Sea kung saan iginigiit ng Beijing ang kanilang historical at hindi matututulan na soberanya sa South China Sea. Ang China, Pilipinas, Vietnam, Malaysia, Brunei at Taiwan ay nakakulong sa loob ng maraming dekada na pagtatalo sa teritoryo ng katubigan kung saan natatagpuan po ang mga deposito ng langis at gas sa ilang pong mga lugar na yon. Hinayag po ng China noong April 18 na ang tinaguriang distrito ng Nansha at Xisha ay magkakaroon ng otoridad sa mga Spratlys at Paracels. Ayon sa pagkakabanggit, sa ilalim po ng otoridad ng lokal na pamalaan ng Sansha, isang lungsod sa timog ng isla ng Hainan. Ang panukalang ito kukontrolin ang mga contested waters, kabilang nga dito ang Spratlys. Nagbigay din ang Beijing ng mga Chinese names sa mga pinagtatalunang tubig. Ang aksyon na ito ay tinanggihan po ng Maynila at tinawag itong iligal at isang paglabag sa soberanya ng Pilipinas. Ang paglikha po ng Sunshine City ay walang saysay at walang kabuluhan sa kadahilanan walang batayan sa international law. Ito ang problema sa paglalaro ng mabilis at maluwag sa mga historical narratives at historical names na binubuksan nila ang kanilang sariling kamalian. Ang UNCLOS po ay isang maritime treaty na nilagdaan po ng 163 na bansa at kabilang nga ang Pilipinas at China.
The Philippines views with interest and some concern reports regarding the Navigation Notice number 0069 released on the website of the Maritime Safety Administration on 27 June 2020 concerning the conduct of military exercises by the Chinese People's Liberation Army in the South China Sea, particularly in waters of Paracel Islands from 1 to 5 July 2020. For this period, no vessel shall be allowed to navigate within the prescribed area, and all vessels shall have to follow the guidance of the commanding Chinese ship on the site. My first reaction was to check the coordinates in the navigation notice. My standing instruction to the Department of Foreign Affairs is that countries which for now lack the puissance to respond appropriately to challenges to their territorial integrity must aim for accuracy in law and in geography. The Chinese naval military exercises, if they stick to their coordinates, do not impinge on Philippine territory. These exercises are taking place in waters of Xisha Islands, the Paracels, over which Vietnam claims sovereignty. Should the exercises spill over to Philippine territory, then China is forewarned that it will be met with the severest response, diplomatic and whatever else is appropriate. We have previously protested the establishment of districts Xisha and Nansha under the administrative jurisdiction of Sansha City, noting that the creation of Sansha City is null and void ab initio for being devoid of basis in international law. This is the problem with playing fast and loose with historical narratives and historical names. They open themselves to error unless the real purpose is to excuse unchallenged mistakes that may over time harden into rights. At a time like this, one would think that simulated military exercises would be more in keeping with the spirit of friendly cooperation that China has encouraged everyone to take. On the practical side, there are the open seas, unless again, the purpose is to establish a perennial and unchallenged presence that may in time congeal into right. To be sure, China is just as entitled as any other power to invoke freedom of navigation in its military exercises. But that freedom, it bears reminding, requires a straight and uninterrupted voyage. We continue to look to China as our nearest and biggest trading partner. If China's mercantilist economic policy, as General McMaster described it to me, allows it to use trade and investment in the mutual interest. Along with its recently created 800 million middle class and growing, China's presence and participation is essential to the success of any post-COVID recovery of our national, regional, and the global economy. I will end on what has become a trite but still true statement. We call on the erring parties to refrain from escalating tension and abide by the responsibilities under international law, notably UNCLOS. We urge them to adhere to the rule of law and their commitments to international instruments such as the 2002 Declaration of the Conduct of the Parties in the South China Sea, particularly the exercise of self-restraint in the conduct of activities that would complicate or escalate disputes and affect peace and stability, especially in this pandemic. The Philippines has consistently protested violations of international legal obligations and commitments, and strongly condemned the conduct of such activities in areas of the South China Sea within the Philippines' sovereignty, sovereign rights, and jurisdiction, including waters of the Kalayaan Island Group and the Scarborough Shoal. Thank you.
Underwater, you can't breathe here. You've been looking for somebody like me. I've been looking for somebody like you. running